This is an intro video for students in Mr. Pertner's Algebra 2V classes during the winter trimester for the school year 2020 to 2021. So if you had Mr. Schweitzer, I do a couple things different. So none of your scores will be entered in Canvas. So don't go looking for a grade in Canvas. I'm not going to do that. That just causes a lot of confusion, but there will be a way to follow along on what I call the learning plan that your parents can access if they need to follow your progress. That's very simple. So this is just first hour, but all hours look the same. So to get to the learning plan, that's where all the assignments are housed, all the videos are housed, all the quizzes that you'll have to do are housed. You're just going to tap on that and up will come. That's 2A. So I need to scroll down. It'll be at the top. Oops, I went a little too far. That's 2C. We don't want that. It'll be at the top, so you won't have to do any scrolling. So I'm doing this video before the trimester is over, but you'll just look under the appropriate quiz that you need materials for. So quiz 1, boom. You'll tap on it, and then up will come this document here that looks like this. And then this little grid here is something that we have to do as teachers. Boy, this is acting funny. With the scroll bar over here, that we have to do as teachers. So you can read through it, you can watch a proficiency video, although that's not entirely necessary. Where the rubber hits the road is the learn about it and then the practice it. And so the magenta colored, pink colored links are always videos that you need to watch. And so you'll see those, the practice quiz videos, and then the online calculators are over in this right-hand side box that I will let you use, or if you have your own calculator, that's fine. And then all the documents that involve the assignments are over here. And again, I'm not saying you need to print things out, but you need to be able to refer to something or have paper with you as I do the video so that you can follow along and do some of the work. And so the way that I do things, I will take the first assignment, talk about the learning target a little bit, and then do some of the problems within the assignment, and then you'll have the rest of the problems to do as your assignment. And then before the quiz, we typically take a couple of days just to do practice quizzes. I think that was the same with Mr. Schweitzer in that regard. And so this try, you're just going to have 1 of 3 quizzes to do. And then what I will do is I will say specifically, first hour, you need to do Form C. I'll literally have it typed right in there, something like this. So, or whatever hour that you're in, I'll let you know next to that, the version that I want you to do. And then this is just the grading scale, and then like the different tiers that you need to be proficient in. Again, not real important, but we had to do it as part of the learning plans. So you want to really focus on the learn about it and the practice it. This is where you can get everything. So on the first day, 12/7, you've got the notes and the reference material right here, and then the video, and then the first assignment, and then the first assignment's answer key. So I'm not sure how long we're going to be virtual, but it's a little bit difficult in math not to have the pre-printed homework packets. So do your very best with it. It would be great if you could pre-print the quiz practices. At least you would have something to work with. It's not impossible. I mean, it can be done without printing everything out, but it would be nice if, at least in some of the practice quizzes, you could print those out. Math is a paper and pencil beast. No matter how you write it, the best experiences is to have that. So in the classes, I will talk about these calculators. Again, you can go to the magenta colored links. Those are videos always, and learn about how to use those. Let's come back to here. So that's this intro video will be attached to that link, and then always go into the learning plans. Note that with me, the Monday and Thursday links are different. So if it's Thursday class, you got to click on the Thursday link. Excuse me, if you click on the Monday link, you will not get anything if it's Thursday. So make sure that you're doing that correctly. Office hours, all this means is I'm available during that time, those 45 minutes. You know, if you email me, we can go right to the link and talk. Usually if you just ask me the question via email or mention something to me, I'll get right on it and take action. So here is a very important document. This is the pacing guide. So this is just going to let you know how long we're going to spend on each unit that comprises a quiz. So your first quiz will be Tuesday, December 15th. And I'm going to be pretty loudly encouraging you that you do it on that day. Note that 3 of our quizzes do fall on those Thursdays that we have live class. So that'll be good. I may, you know, maybe I can do some practice quizzes as review time. And then there's another one that we have on Thursday. So 4 of our 8 are on Thursday, and that'll be good for using that online time to practice. If this should change, and basically how it does is at the end of the trimester is different, I'll update it and put it in there. I think that's all I need to say. Again, with live class, just be sure that you're following the link. Usually what I'm going to do is try to teach, try to show some things. We're supposed to provide some face-to-face experience once every couple of weeks. So in trying to do that, I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'll have to ask my fellow math teachers probably with that, maybe put you into breakout rooms and teach each other how to do a particular problem. Anyway, I think that's all I need to talk about for intro video. Again, you can always email me and ask me questions. So my Canvas is just a front to where you get things. There's no grades in it. I'm not putting assignments in it. I think a lot of teachers ran into a lot of difficulties with different things, but your quiz scores will be your grades and a couple of homeworks that I give that will count for the work standard. So I'm not going to check homework all the time. I think that becomes arduous and defeats the purpose in a lot of things. The other thing I need to talk about is the spiral. I'm not sure what we're going to do with the spiral sections on quizzes. A lot of my students seem to think that that it actually helped their grade. So what I might convince Mr. Schweitzer to do is we'll just make it optional. So if you want to do it and have that easy A and that standard, great. If you don't want to do it and just shorten your amount of time with quizzes, that's fine too. I'm not sure on that, but I think that's probably the road down which we're going to go. All right, just let me know if you have any questions.